Hey everyone, and welcome back. Capitalist here, and today I'm back in my tutorial world, and I have another redstone build to show you guys how to make. And this is a 1x2 bud activated flush piston door, and Mumbo Jumbo made one of these back a few months ago, and this is what inspired me to make mine. And mine's basically the same size, except mine just stays open a little longer. So place a torch, door opens, stays open for a while, and then closes again. And the time stays open is sort of adjustable, and I'll show you how to do that later. But anyway, let's move on to the tutorial. Actually, before we do that, I'll show you the redstone. This is all the redstone here. It's a quite simple design. And the way it works, at least the bud part of it, is that pistons, it can be budded like that. Not like this, but if it's placed on the side of a block, it can power piston like that. Kind of similar to the way you can power a piston like this. But yeah, that's basically how the bud mechanic works, and yeah, so I'll show you how to build this. Alright, so let's get started building. So what you're going to need is an area that is 5 blocks wide, 4 blocks long, and 7 blocks tall. Fail. And then you're going to want to dig down. You're going to have 3 of those blocks underground, so just dig down 3, so this will be your floor level right here. And if you're wondering, that's an area of 140 blocks, I believe. So anyway, we're going to start with marking out our door. It's going to be 1 back from the front, so where this regular block of glass is. And so this is going to be where our door is going to sit, which means that our floor is going to be right here. And then our wall is going to be there. But I'll leave it open for now. I'll knock this out, and I'll just make a temporary pathway right here. So we're going to put in our Jeb door, and if you haven't ever seen one of these, one second, let me build a frame. Alright, so if I've never seen a Jeb door, it's basically a super duper simple hidden piston door. So basically what you want to do is in this layout right here, so this is your walkway, and then 1 block of, a gap of just have a gap right here, and then 4 sticky pistons like this ahead of the door, and then 2 pistons like this to make this kind of shape, and then place this 2 blocks here. This will be the 2 blocks that come in here, and basically the way this works is that these pistons are powered, which pushes these pistons into place in this block, and then this closes, and then vice versa for opening. So that's the basic layout, and I'll just fill this in for now because I'll need to put redstone over this later. So start with the bud circuit. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna place a piston directly underneath this block, not like that, like this, and this is the block. So when the door's closed, this will be your wall, and this is the block in front of the door. This is beneath the block that's in front of the doorway, if that made any sense. But just if it didn't, just look here. Then you're going to place a block here, and another block underneath it, and a redstone torch. Then place 6 blocks like this, and 2 bits of redstone on each end. Then a comparator facing this direction, and another comparator facing this direction. So just like this. That'll make a pulse extender. The reason I don't have redstone block here is because of a slight change in mechanics in 1.9 with comparators and redstone blocks, which I literally just discovered like 5 seconds ago. And then you're going to place 2 blocks here, dust, and a repeater. This is going to go up into a redstone torch, a piston, not like that, piston like that, cauldron. You're going to grab a bucket of water, put it in there, and throw the bucket of water out. We don't want to destroy any of our redstone. Now that we're going to switch gears into our blue circuit, so get out your blue wool and place a comparator that's going to take an output, and then place a redstone dust. And here's how the Jeb door, let's not place the, alright, destroy that for now because it's going to mess up this if you do that now. So a Jeb door, place for the Jeb door wiring, place 2 blocks over the 4 pistons like that, so it will power this piston and bud this one, so they'll both extend, as you can see if we power it like that. And then we place a block here with a 2-tick repeater and redstone dust, and then you can place this back, and as you can see, our jump door will close. So I'm not really going to go into any detail on how this works. You can probably find some better tutorial explanation, but basically this will unpower and these will retract, and 2 ticks later these will retract. These pistons over here will retract, and this will be powered first when it comes on, and then 2 ticks later this will power, but that won't be that won't interfere with these pistons are in that position. And I hope I'm not doing too much of it too terrible job of an explanation, but anyway, so that's basically it done. And if you want to keep it, so right now it'll stay open for this long, and if you want it to keep it open for longer, which you can do, is you can come here, place a block, and then place a repeater going into a block, and then here place another repeater. And basically, depending on the delay of these repeaters, it depends how much longer the door is open for. And I generally like to keep them both on 4 ticks, just have it open for the maximum amount of time, just in case. So that's basically it. So I'll just fill this area in, as you can see. Let's try that again. Place the torch, it'll open, we can walk through, and it'll close behind us. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, I hope you find it useful. And yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.